Evening, everybody, and welcome to the Gifford Gymnasium here in Wayne, New Jersey. I'm Andrew Gayo, as we are set here for the Wayne Hills Patriots volleyball team versus the Passaic Valley Hornets. Wayne Hills comes in one-on-one. This is a big game this week because on Thursday they play the Fairlawn Cutters, and they are a very worthy team, very talented. Starting for the Passaic Valley Hornets tonight is number 9, Mike Herovchik, Joe Altamonte, Ralph Verdi, Matt Billig, Colin McNeil, Alan Bronkowski, Trevor Krappels, Artie Agushi, and Jake Lipa. For the Patriots, we got Andrew Gross, Justin Choi, Pedro Crespo, Mike Daniel, Joe Davies, Augie Migliaccio, Aaron Ploshnik, Augie Roma, Ari Friedman, Tyler Brody, Peter Hong, Nick Torano, and John Shanks. My crew today is Kyle Katine and Thomas Gallo. My announcers are myself, because of circumstances. Patriots last year actually were 500, but the year before they had a very strong team competing in the county tournament and state tournament.
Kyle, is that like loud over there or no? Like, can everybody hear it or no? Like, can they hear it though or no?
So now with the Patriots, really what their keys to the game are, because they won their opener, and the other day against Vernon they lost a very tough one on the road. So if they have to rebound here, I mean the keys are, you got the setter, I mean the best passer in North Jersey overall, Tyler Brody. He's got good men around him with Andrew Gross, Pedro Crespo, Mike Daniel in the middle, Justin Choi. I mean they're just really set overall. Starters for the Wayne Hills Patriots: Andrew Gross, Augie Roma, Pedro Crespo, Mike Daniel, Joseph Davies, Augustino Migliaccio, and Tyler DeBrody. Starters for Passaic Valley Hornets: the big man in the middle, number 18, Colin McNeil. He's a big boy in warm-ups. Let's just say I saw him. He was working. He was hitting the ball really hard with great strength. I guess we're just waiting for the referees to get set and underway. Coach Bill Eustace always brings his volleyball teams in to compete, and they're all consistently year after year getting to the state tournament. So we're just getting ready for the refs to get their places and to get everything settled. Once again, I'm Andrew Gayo here on a lovely Tuesday afternoon at the Gifford Gymnasium. Currently, David Suntop and the rest of the Wayne Hills tennis team is playing the Rampo Green Raiders. And Rampo arguably is one of the best tennis teams in North Jersey. So they are ones to be reckoned with. Baseball's 2-0, softball's 1-1. It's just really, they're up there. As you see here, two volleyball teams meeting each other, saying hello, getting to know one another. So we will see who sets first. Very slow moving so far. If the game's like this consistently, I might fall asleep. Let's hope it doesn't, for the best of my interest and the fans' interest and the people that are watching at home. the thousands of you who are watching me. Let's hope so. Referee checking the roster. All right. So let's get underway here. Some discrepancy with the numbers. So Passaic Valley will serve first. Here it comes. Knocked there by Crespo. To Gross, blocked by PV. Pedro Crespo to Migliaccio. PV setting it up. Illegal hit there, so point will be in favor of the Patriots. Gross to serve. Knocked back. Point goes in favor of Wayne Hills. Daniel with the point. So it's 2-0. The Patriots on top. Gross. Serve. Gets over. Knocked back around. PV setting it up. Knocked there. Good save there by DeBrody. Goes out of bounds, and PV gets the point. Good attempt there by Andrew Gross. And the Hornets showing some moxie on that other side there. Getting a little loud. Haravchik to serve. To DeBrody. McNeil. Brody is out, so we have a tied game here in the first set, 2-2. There was no time, obviously, in volleyball. You play to 25, win by 2. Best out of 3 games. Crespo. Daniel, nice set there. Tyler DeBrody. Migliaccio. Heck of a shot there as it comes by me. I will not play that ball because my volleyball days are they were short-lived. The Schuyler Colfax Middle School. Joe Davies was actually on my team in the tournament in 8th grade, like Daniel. Goes out of bounds on the serve. So now 3-3. Verdi serving. Calling illegal. Guess Joe Davies stepped over. Not actually sure of the call. Crespo. Migliaccio. Good hit there by Augie. As the Patriots rebound and get some points. Aaron Ploshnik checks into the ball game for Pedro Crespo and Augustino Migliaccio. Justin Choi checks in as well. Oh. Choi. Hit there. Knocked by McNeil. McNeil making his presence known. I mean, he's already made an impact in the early going. Another discrepancy. Coach Eustace discussing with the official the issue. This program has been brought to you by Wayne Hills High School. Study hard and get good grades. Tonight's trivia question is brought to you by Wayne Hills High School. Study hard and get good grades. What is the only month in the year with 28 days? Answer when we come back. We're back. Gross, Choi, Ploshnik. Sound like an insurance corporation. Ploshnik with a good block. Joe Davies combination there. To Brody. Ploshnik. Hits it. It goes out of bounds. So PV gets the point. 6-4 here at the Gifford Gym. The big boy, McNeil. Gross. Migliaccio with a great hit there. So that point will go to the Patriots. So 6-5. Hornets in the early first game. Migliaccio. Choi. Ploshnik. Over. Ball goes out of bounds. So point will go to PV. Patriots playing sloppy in the early going. Crapples the serve. Choi to Gross. Goes over. Point goes to the Patriots on the block by Aaron Ploshnik and Joe Davies. Davies the serve. Hit back by Davies. Choi hits it over. Some good finesse. Powerful smash there. So PV takes an 8-6 lead. PV to serve. Blankowski. Choi. Gross. Good save there by the Hornets. So it'll be Patriots point. So now it's 8-7. Pedro Crespo with the serve. Knocked around by PV. Good save by Tyler DeBrody as it goes out of bounds. So PV gets the point. The Patriots are nearly going struggling, trying to keep the ball in play. Brody to Crespo. Roma. It's the ball out of bounds. So now it's 10-7. Migliaccio to Crespo. Knocks it over. Nobody there for the Patriots. So as they get another point. PV's just on the roll now with an 11-7 lead. Serve there. Crespo. Hit the net. So the point goes to the Patriots. Gross to serve. Point there by Augie Roma. So now Patriots come back within 11-8. Gross to serve. It's back there by McNeil. Pedro to Migliaccio. Point goes to the Patriots as PV tried to block it but did not get it through. Gross with a good serve. Point there goes to Passaic Valley as Herachek spiked it over. Blocked there by number 21, Artie Agushi. Just a great block. 13-10 now, Hornets. Herachek to serve. Gross to Crespo. PV gets the point again as Roma's shot goes out of bounds. To Brody, to Pedro. Hill's having trouble now just to get things going as they are down 15-10. Liaccio gets it in. So now, I believe it'll be Patriots serve. So 15-11. Mike Daniels serving. Actually, Peter Hong now. Joe Davies checks in, as does Hong. Ball getting hit around. Liaccio knocks it out. So Hills comes within 3 as it's 15-12 now. Peter Hong to serve. So PV gets the point. Ralph Verdi to serve. McNeil just smashes that one onto the Patriots' court as the Patriots look helpless again that one. So now they're down 17-12. Point goes to the Patriots on the failed serve attempt. Patriots trying to regroup. Still, they lose this game. They still have to win the next 2, but they still have a chance. They're only down by 4. Choi serves it out of bounds. So now they're down 18-13 with PV serving with their big man, Colin McNeil, excuse me. To Brody, to Choi. Liaccio gets the big point there. So now the Patriots pull within 4. The answer to the trivia question before was February, for those who were wondering. Migliaccio to serve. Knocked around by PV. Goes out of bounds. But before it does, PV gets the point. (19-14). Gross gets the point to pull them back within 4. Patriots really just playing catch up the whole game. Davies to serve. Ball goes out of bounds. So Patriots back, 19-16. Davies serving. PV comes right back with a 20-16 lead, recovering from that hit. Patriots take a timeout to regroup, which they need to do because, quite frankly, they did not bring their A game in the early going. I'm Andrew Gayo, saying hello to all those who are watching me, listening to me, thanking them for their sacrifice of their time on their busy nights. Tom Gallo, too, and Kyle Katine here with me, helping me out. My supervisor, Jim Hoekstreet, Mr. Jim Hoekstreet, has graduate school tonight, and he will not be here in attendance. Coach Eustace probably discussing strategy, whereas the Hornets are just really excited. I mean, I've never seen something like this. As looks as if they're not serious, but they're very excited. So here they go. Serving is Bronkowski. Ploshnik gets blocked. To Brody, hits it to Choi. Gross hits it over. As they get the point to pull within 20-17. Crespo to serve. Serves a nice one. That hits the ceiling, so the point will go back to Hills. Creeping up is Hills, man. Now it's 20-18, down by 2. Coming out of that timeout, pretty strong, if I say so myself. Saved by the Brody. Knocked by Crespo. Almost nearly went in by Migliaccio. Almost hit me. Serving now is Passaic Valley, 21-18. Roma gets a nice hit. Goes out of bounds. So now Patriots will get the serve again. Gross to serve. Ball gets knocked around a little bit. McNeil just hits it straight out of bounds. So Patriots get their point. Pull within 1. 21-20. Gross to serve. Now 22-20. PV in control, serving. Crespo knocks it over as PV hits it underneath the net. So now 22-21. Pulling within. So Peter Hong to serve. Patriots tie the game now. Tied at 22. Momentum now going in favor of the Patriots. Gross. PV trying to set up a shot here for McNeil. Blocked there by Patriots. Point falls for PV, so they lead 23-22. As Davies and Roma failed to get the point over. Davies with a very nice spike. Joseph Davies coming out of nowhere. The hero. 23-23. With Choi serving. The senior co-captain along with Andrew Gross, the junior. Patriots get the point. Now up 24-23 with a chance to win the first game of the three-set match. Choi to McNeil. And PV fails to capitalize with Colin McNeil as the Patriots win the first game by a score of 25-23. That was unbelievable. So now as they switch sides, I believe. Yeah, they switch sides, switch benches. Very interesting. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. All right. So they switch sides. I sit here and I relax. So the Patriots really, they looked lethargic in the early going. But as the game went along, they kind of picked it up a little bit. They got a little more intense. They figured, hey, we could lose this game. And we don't want to lose this game because losing's not good. So they kind of matured a bit as a team and really took advantage of PV's lackadaisical play towards the end of the game. So we got 2 minutes until the second game. And if the Patriots win this game, it's all over. The Patriots will take the match and go to improve to 2-1. What the Passaic Valley Hornets really have to do, though, is get Colin McNeil involved because he is the absolute key to them winning a game. I mean, you got that size, his charisma, his swagger. He just brings it all to the table, and if you don't use that, then you're just getting a big waste of talent, in my opinion. I mean, I'm no expert. I'm just a guy announcing the game. Anyway, minute 14 left to start time. As the Patriots are getting set to win the second match of this three-game set. Once again, I'm Andrew Gayo, Kyle Catine, and Tom Gallo. My tech boys, Tom Gallo, the cameraman, Kyle Catine, audio, VTR, supervisor, everything, name it, he is it. So with 21 seconds left till start time, Patriots try to jack themselves up. Ow. So now the match ready to go underway. With the serve. Not really sure who the serve's going to be to. Joe Davies asked me to talk about him before the game. So, here we go. Joseph, you've really improved. No, I'll be serious. No, Joe Davies has really excelled over his 3 years here so far at Wayne Hills High School. He's come up from being a JV player on a decent program, and he's just picked it up a little bit. And now he's on the varsity team his junior year. He's doing well. Had a key point there to bring the Patriots up to 24-23. And it was just the key for that game. Tom Gall discussing whether his shots are well-liked or not, but those are for you, the viewers, to tell. Here run the way, Justin Choi, Talamonte. And it looks like momentum has been in favor of the Patriots, because ever since their comeback, PV is startled. They do not know what to do. Justin Choi has control. And here we go. McNeil. Ploshnik gets hit from underneath. So the Patriots will grab the point. Choi again. Monty. McNeil. Gross. The Brody. Gross. Back to the Hornets. McNeil. Ball goes out of bounds now. Why is PV not utilizing that? PV's just got one of the biggest kids I've ever seen to play volleyball. Actually, that's not true. Back in the day, Wayne Hills had a surplus of kids that could play and were actually very big. So they get the point now, the Patriots, up 3-1. Artie Iguchi letting the ball go out. Migliaccio to serve. Joe Davies and Andrew Gross combining for the points. Tyler DeBrody and Andrew Gross last year were second team all county players that returned. So the Patriots have a relatively young team. They only have a couple seniors. Migliaccio, Choi, Hong, Eric Friedman. And I believe that's it. So the Patriots lead 4-2. Good block there. Combination by Ploshnik and Davies. So Davies the serve. Ball goes out of bounds. So it will be Passaic Valley serve with Colin McNeil. Big country to serve. All right. McNeil. Gross. Great spike there by Gross as they get the points. Crespo checks back in, so does Roma. Roma to Daniels. Knocked there by Migliaccio. Gross. Great finesse. Ball goes just out of bounds, however. So the points will go to PV. 6-4. Wayne Hills Patriots lead. Migliaccio. Daniel gets it in. Great play there by Mike Daniel. So the Patriots lead 7-4 in the second game of a 3-game set. Gross to serve. Seven to 5, the Patriots lead. Gronkowski to serve. Ball does not get across. So it will be Patriot ball leading 8 to 5. Daniel. Davies. Across the PV. Blocked. Davies block. Goes back onto Wayne Hill's side. So it's 8 to 6. Patriots. PV cutting into the lead. Gross to Crespo. To Roma. McNeil. Back to Crespo. Migliaccio. To Crespo. Migliaccio. There we go. So there's the point that the Patriots have been waiting for to get back to a 9 to 6 lead. Choi. Cross court. McNeil. Out of bounds. Patriots take a 10 to 6 lead. Choi to serve again. Davies. Oh, an illegal hit. The carry there. There's a discrepancy here. Eustace, which he's right, because the block does not count as a hit. Great hit by Aaron Ploshnik with a dominant spike. Wow. He got that one out of nowhere. Migliaccio. Davies. Back. To Ploshnik. Gross. Spikes it. And the Patriots really have taken control now. PV's flustered. They don't know what to do. 12-7 Patriots lead. Migliaccio just leading the way. Migliaccio the hit. Boom. So now PV will serve. PV hitting it around. Blocked by Davies. The Brody tries to save it, but PV gets the point. Migliaccio was out of bounds, so PV gets some back into the game. 12-10. PV trying to get McNeil to Migliaccio. Hits it over. So Patriots get the point. Davies a serve. Boom. Shot goes out of bounds. So it will be PV ball. McNeil to serve. McNeil serve. Ploshnik gets blocked. Ball goes out of bounds. So the ball, see the ball went out of bounds. So how does the point go to Passaic Valley? That's something to chew on. McNeil to serve. Gross. Nice hit there. Ball goes over. Knocked around. Choi to Gross again. Batted around. Saved by PV. McNeil. So now we're tied up at 13. PV getting some momentum back. With McNeil serving. McNeil to serve. Ploshnik gets the finesse hit in. So now will be Wayne Hill's serve. With Crespo serving. Crespo. Monte. Knocked over by the Patriots. Just a big rally here going. To Brody, to Crespo, to Migliaccio. Migliaccio saves it again. To Gross. Almonte. As they get that one in. So now, the game knotted up at 14. As Mike Daniel missed the spike. So now PV's up 15-14. Roma's shot gets across. So it's 15-15. Gross to hit. So now they're up 16-15. Gross with a big serve there. Gross trying to get the momentum back. Block there. Ball was out of bounds. So scores knotted up at 16 apiece. Patriots trying to win this game. PV trying to avoid elimination. Migliaccio way out of bounds. Now PV winning 17-16. To Brody, to Crespo, to Daniels. He's blocked. No, Patriots down by 2, 18-16. Trying to get themselves back into the game. Crespo. Blocked. Gross to Crespo again. Blocked there by Roma. Roma gets it in. So now they're down 18-17, the Patriots. Substitution in. Peter Hahn coming into the game. Checking in for Mike Daniel. Hahn with the Patriots down 18-17. Blocked there. Migliaccio falling back in play. It was out of bounds. PV gets a point, now up 19-17, in control. Patriots try to end the momentum. Migliaccio's spike is absolutely blocked. So now they're down 20-17. As Bill Eustace calls his timeout to regroup his troops. This happened in the last game when they were down. And the Patriots then storm back to the victory. Let's see if the same thing can happen here. I'm Andrew Gayo here for Wayne Hills TV, doing the game solo. My second game doing solo. I did the Wayne Hills Girls Soccer State North 1 Group 3 State Sectional Championship solo versus Ramapo. That was unbelievably long, but it was enjoyable. It's always a pleasure watching Lona Osrick's group of women compete because they're just great soccer players, every single individual on that team. This is my first event since then doing solo. Actually, I believe the third event all time in Wayne Hills history of events been done solo. Only once before I did it this year has it been done solo. So I've done 2 games this year, and 3 times in history of broadcasting has a game been done solo. Billig, side out. Gross to Migliaccio. Patriots trying to regroup. Crespo to Roma. Migliaccio. Ball gets across and it bounces over the net. Takes a couple hops, but finally gets over. Patriots 2018. Blocked there by the Patriots. Plashnik gets the big hit there to pull within 20-19. All smiles for the Patriots. See, it's very free and happy-go-lucky, which is a good thing. It's good to have fun while you're playing sports. It's a lost aspect. You rarely see athletes nowadays smile when they play sports. And it's always good because when you smile, it means you're relaxed. You're enjoying the game. But most importantly, you're winning the game most of the time. You don't smile when you lose, unless you're an idiot. So now PV takes their timeout, trying to regroup, as their lead has swindled to 20-19. On the brink of elimination, as the Patriots, if they win this game, it's all over. So here come the Patriots serving with Choi. Choi the serve. Goes out of bounds. As now the Hornets will serve up 21-19. Hornets come within now, 22-19. Washnick goes across. Ball does not go across, so now 22-20 Patriots with the serve, trying to get back into the contest. Migliaccio to serve. So now, down 23-20, the Patriots try to get back into the game. Migliaccio to Gross. Knocked back in, trying to get control. Choi, Gross, blocked. PV now within the game point, up 24-20. Will now try to win this game as the Patriots call another timeout in order to salvage this game. For my sake, I really hope Patriots come back because, quite frankly, I don't know if I can sit through another game doing this by myself. Either way, we'll roll with the punches. Whatever happens, happens. Let's go. I'm Andrew Gayo reporting from the Gifford Gymnasium. Tom Gallo, Kyle Catine with me for the Wayne Hills Patriots. Tennis today's playing Rampo. Baseball's playing Rampo. So is softball. I don't think Rampo has a boys volleyball team, therefore that is why they are playing the Passaic Valley Hornets in their own individual league. There is no NBIL for volleyball. So I think they're the NNJVBL or something like that. Not exactly sure. Ploshnik with the hit. McNeil trying to put the game away. Blocked by Davies. Holy cow, Joe Davies just blocked Colin McNeil. I am seeing miracles. I mean, that was just great by Joe Davies. He just swatted that away from Colin McNeil. Just such a size disadvantage, though, for Davies. I was shocked. McNeil again. Knocked by Davies. Faked by McNeil. Ball goes out of inbounds. Second game goes to PV. Is now it will be the tiebreaker, the grudge match. For these two teams. Tied at one game apiece. Winner of this game takes home all the marbles. And we will have a 3-minute intermission between this game. The Patriots just lost control of that game completely. They had it. PV came back, took it from them, and then it was all PV from that point on. Patriots just could not get back into the game. Patriots trying to, this year, if they make the state tournament, I believe it will be a decent streak that they have going along here. At least it will be 6 years, I believe, consecutive state tournament appearances. More than that, possibly. I'm just throwing out the numbers since I've followed, but I think it will be the 6th straight year if they make So we'll see what happens. I believe they will make it because year after year. I mean, they have a good team this year, you know. This PV team's not a shabby one, so they're hanging on with them. So we will see. The future will tell us in moments. I'm Andrew Gayo, Tom Gallo, Kyle Katine, my tech crew, Mr. Jim Hookstraight, supervisor. Questions, comments, concerns, email us. WayneHillsTV at AOL.com. That is WayneHillsTV at AOL.com. I wish the Gifford Gymnasium had padded seats because this wood is just not doing it for me. Very uncomfortable. Not the best seating accommodations. But it is what it is. Can't do much about it. 44 seconds until the start of the final game of the 3-game set. Wayne Hills, Passaic Valley, tied at 1 game apiece. I'm Andrew Justin Gayo, and this is Wayne Hills TV. 14 seconds until start. I'm not feeling the hype from this PV team. They just seem like it's a joke, that it's not serious, and it is serious. Volleyball, along with every other sport, is a very serious game. Don't understand why anybody would think otherwise. So now here come the two teams. So now the referee's just checking if everybody's legal, and then we will get underway. So the serve will go to the Passaic Valley Hornets. Liaccio gets to the cross. McNeil. Hit the top, but no call made. Gross to Crespo. Liaccio as PV gets the point to begin the third set. To Brody, to Crespo, to Migliaccio. To Roma. Knocked there by Gross. Good save. Tyler hits it across. Ball is called a point for PV. I believe that was out of bounds. Referee seeing something different than I am. Can't argue. I'm an announcer. Don't want to get kicked out. That wouldn't be good. Davies hits it back. PV now with a lead, getting very rowdy. Unnecessary. 3-0 lead. The Brody hits it across. McNeil, the big country. They're saying Davies was on the other side again. So now the points will go to PV, up 4-0. Billy Eustace will call a timeout to regroup once again. Down 4-0 in the third game, trying to avoid a loss. So here come the Patriots. Number 2, serving, Matt Billig for the Hornets. Gross. Liaccio. To Roma. Blocked. Hit by Tyler. To Crespo. To Gross. McNeil. Ball stays in bounds. Trickles off the Patriots and goes out of bounds. PV just in control right now. Now 5-0. Patriots have no answer for big man Ryan McNeil, Colin McNeil. Somebody has to be named Ryan McNeil. I keep confusing him. Lucky Roma with the big hit to get the Patriots back onto the board. Ploshnik gets back into the game for the Patriots. Ball does not get on through for Choi. So it'll be the serve for the Passaic Valley Hornets. Down 6-1, up 6-1. Patriots are down 6-1. Davies. Gross to Choi. And now their point goes to the Patriots, trying to get themselves back into it. It's down, up 6-2. Bigliaccio. No. Ball stays in bounds. Up 6-3. Bigliaccio. Gets the point, up 7-3. PV the serve. Migliaccio to Gross. Blocked. They're going to call the point for the Patriots. Up 7-4 is the Hornets. Joe Davies trying to get his team back into it. Davies misses the ball, but it was a nice hit by PV. Nothing Joseph can do about that. Down 8-4. Patriots really need a rebound. They're not looking good. McNeil. Gross hits it. Knocked around. Gross gets the point for his team. Now cuts it to 8-5. Crespo. Gross gets another point as the Patriots are now storming back. Down 8-6. Crespo to serve. Crespo gets the point across. Now cuts it to 8-7. Patriots storming back. Roma's shot just goes out of bounds. So now it will be 9-7 deficit. Hit around there by the Patriots. It's 10-7 lead for PV. Migliaccio to Crespo. Roma hits it out of bounds again. Deficit now 11-7. Roma hits it across. Migliaccio. Blocked. Big rally here for both teams. Gross finally gets the point as the Patriots come within 3 points. Gross to serve. Blocked. Twelve to 8. PV up. Patriots get the point. Now up 12-9. Hung the hit. Serve, excuse me. Service short. So it goes into the net. Down 13-9. Davies hits it across. To Crespo. To Brody. Into the net. Now down 14-9. Migliaccio. To Crespo. Oh. PV's just gotten in control. Kyle McNeil has been a threat on this team, as has Mike Revichik. Patriots serving. Patriots get a point back. Cuts it to 15-10. Choi to serve. Ploshnik trying to block. TV gets the point again. Cuts it to 15-11. Liaccio with a big spike. They're going to call the ball out of bounds because he ran into the ladder. So the point goes to the Patriots, 15-12. Learned a lot about volleyball in this 3 games. Patriots storming back now. They're only down 15-13. Before they looked like they had no life left. Guess I was wrong. 15-13. Choi to Ploshnik. Gliaccio hits the light. Cuts it to 15-14. Patriots really making an impact here. Patriots, not sure what happened there. So now PV will take a timeout. I'm not sure how many timeouts each team gets because it seems like they get an awful lot. I would like to get a clarification on that. So now 16-15. Actually 15-15. My eyes are failing me. In the third game here, the deciding game. Patriots versus the Passaic Valley Hornets. I'm Andrew Gayo, Tom Gallo, Kyle Catine, Mr. Jim Hochstrait, along with me. So now it will be the Patriots serve. Blocked there by Ploshnik, but the point goes in favor of PV. Hills down now 16-15. PV serving. Gross. Migliaccio gets the point in. Ties it 16-16. Bowen Jones coming towards me. Let me tell you, it is epic, Bowen. Migliaccio serve is called out of bounds. Not sure what the referee was looking at, but let's just hope he is paying attention to the game.
Want to say anything? Want to put a head on? What do I have to do? Talk.
Knocked around there. Gross gets the point for the Patriots as the game is now tied back at 17-17. Bowen Jones alongside me. Bowen, hello.
How you guys doing?
We're doing all right.
This game is epic. I mean, I'm an avid volleyball fan.
Point there. Again by the Patriots. Patriots get the point again. Momentum back on Patriots side now. I'm 19-17. I don't know what the discretion is here. Bowen, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I really don't know a lot about volleyball. I just love watching the sport. It's really dramatic. This is an epic game.
Oh, yeah. Especially the women's one on Fox Sports Net. It's always a pleasure to watch the woman perform out in California during a sunny day. You know, sit down, get a Coca-Cola. It's just worth it.
Yes, it is.
Patriots now up 20-17. Well, Colin McNeil, though, big country, just comes out of nowhere. He's got to be going to play somewhere because he's just, you don't see many men that height playing at such a level. Andrew Gross. Ball goes out of bounds. So the Patriots get the point.
Oh, some light issues.
Oh, geez. I don't know what's wrong here. I mean, we got to get the janitors on that. Oh, please tell me we continue to play. If there's a light problem, I'm not sitting here through it. Actually, I have no choice. I got to sit here through it. I don't know.
Actually, I have to go to my lacrosse game right now. We're playing.
Oh, yeah. What time is your game?
We're playing Ramapo away at 7 o'clock.
JV's after you or before?
JV's before. JV's actually going on right now. So
I was wondering why everyone was walking around with their sticks. I didn't know where you were. I thought you were maybe Indian. No, you played Indian Hills already.
Yep.
Yeah. So you're on the turf at nighttime. That must be special.
Yeah, this team's a really good team, but I know if we really work at it, we can definitely pull out this win.
Yeah, I agree.
It's gonna be a hard day at the office tonight.
Yeah, it's all worth it in the end if you win.
Yep.
Blocked there by Roma. Patriots getting some resurgence. Now up 22-19. 3 points away from the sweet taste of victory. Andrew Gross trying to lead his team.
Big Andrew Gross.
Number 25. Here he goes. Gross. Hits it. To Brody. Roma just smashes that one. And number 3, Joe Altamonte, really had no options there. He was fresh out of luck. I mean, that thing came at him fast, and he couldn't move. Gross. Blocked there by the Patriots. Augie Roma and the Patriots have Uncle Mo on their side momentum.
We're 1 point away.
And PV's going to call timeout to end this momentum. I don't know. I mean, they looked dead in the beginning. They were down 5-0, and now all of a sudden, must have been the water. I don't know. Something is telling me that they just come back sitting.
Sun always shines brighter on the Patriots.
Yeah, especially in football. But most of the games are played at night, so you can't really say that. I don't know. Bowen, you're on PV. You're down 24-19. What do? Are you nervous?
Well, you got to keep your composure in a game like this. But of course, that panic always starts to strike in. A game like this, there's a lot of emotion in it. You never want to just go out like this. But they played pretty well. And if they can hold on, then it's going to be something special. Let's see how our Patriots do.
We will see. Certainly, they're a very well-coached team, so you can't take that away from them.
Yeah, that's true.
Gross. Blocked there. PV trying to save it. This could be it. Crespo to Migliaccio. Hit there. Knocked around by DeBrody. Actually hit it to me, but I am not in the game, unfortunately. So that'll be PV serve. Eric. Back in. Migliaccio gets the point in. And that will be it. Thank the Lord. The Patriots coming up clutch with a big victory over to the Passaic Valley Hornets. Bowen, thoughts on the game? Closing comments.
Game was absolutely fantastic. The Hornets played very well. They died honorably, as we may say.
Well, they won the Patriots, but that's all right. If you say they died honorably.
No.
Oh,
I said the Hornets died honorably.
I was gonna say
The Patriots played like champions.
that's good. That's always good enough. Bowen, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Good luck tonight.
Thank you very much. You too.
And that will be it. Actually, yes, that will be it here from the Gifford Gymnasium as the Wayne Hills Patriots defeat the Passaic Valley Hornets 25-20. I'm Andrew Gayo. Have a nice evening.